The phone slipped from Stella's hand, crashing onto the hardwood floor of her apartment with a thud that echoed her shattering world. In the dim glow of the screen, the text message from an unknown number glared back. "You were just a bet to her, Stella. She won $500 off your heartbreak." Her chest tightened as memories flooded in, late-night confessions, stolen kisses under the city lights. The way Emily's touch had felt like home, now poisoned by betrayal, leaving Stella gasping for air in the silence of her empty room. She paced the floor, her mind racing through every moment they shared. How could she have been so blind? Emily, with her charismatic smile and promises of forever, had played her like a fool. Stella's thoughts spiraled inward. I let her in, trusted her with my secrets, my fears about coming out to my family. And for what? A cheap wager among friends? The humiliation burned hotter than the anger, making her question every glance, every word. Was any of it real? Or was I just the punchline to her cruel game? Morning came too soon, the sunlight piercing through the blinds like an unwelcome intruder. Stella dragged herself to work at the bustling marketing firm in downtown Chicago, her eyes red from a sleepless night. Colleagues buzzed around her, oblivious to the storm raging inside. During lunch, she sat alone in the break room, staring at her untouched sandwich. I can't let this define me, she told herself, but the doubt crept in. What if I'm unlovable? What if this is what I deserve for hiding who I am? Her family back in the suburbs, conservative and traditional, would never understand. They'd see her pain as proof that her lifestyle was wrong, a phase she should outgrow. That afternoon, a migraine hit hard, forcing Stella to the nearest clinic. She slumped in the waiting room, head throbbing, when a soft voice called her name. Stella? I'm Natalie, the nurse practitioner here. Let's get you feeling better. Natalie, with her calm demeanor and gentle eyes, led her to an exam room. As she checked Stella's vitals, something in her touch felt steady, grounding. Rough day? Natalie asked, her tone inviting without prying. Stella hesitated, then the dam broke. More like a rough life, she muttered, tears welling up. Natalie paused, her hand lingering on Stella's arm. Hey, we've all been there. Talk if you want. In that sterile room, Stella poured out the story, the bet, the betrayal, the isolation. Natalie listened without judgment, her expression a mix of empathy and quiet resolve. Why am I telling a stranger this? Stella wondered. But Natalie's presence felt safe, like a harbor in the chaos. That sounds devastating, Natalie said finally. But you're stronger than you think. People like that, they don't define your worth. Her words pierced through Stella's fog, planting a seed of hope. As she left with a prescription, Stella glanced back. Maybe not everyone is out to hurt me. Days blurred into weeks. Stella avoided social circles, burying herself in work to numb the pain. But thoughts of Natalie lingered. Was it the kindness or something more? She shook it off. Romance was the last thing she needed. Yet, when another headache struck, she found herself back at the clinic. Natalie smiled in recognition. Back so soon? Let's chat while I check you out. Their conversation flowed easily, from trivialities to deeper waters. Natalie shared snippets of her life. A nurse for 10 years, passionate about helping the underserved, openly gay but facing her own family battles. Stella's heart stirred. She's real, no games. But can I trust again? One evening, after a particularly grueling day, Stella mustered the courage to text Natalie. Number exchanged for medical follow-up. Thanks for listening last time. Coffee sometime. The response came quick. I'd love that. Tomorrow. They met at a cozy cafe near Millennium Park. Natalie arrived in casual jeans and a sweater, her bob haircut framing her face perfectly. As they talked, Stella felt layers peeling away. My parents think being gay is a choice, Stella confessed. They'd disown me if they knew. Natalie nodded. Mine too at first. It took time, fights, tears. But living authentically, worth every scar. Their meetings became regular, a lifeline for Stella. But doubt not, is this rebound? Am I using her to heal? Natalie seemed genuine, sharing stories of past relationships marred by societal pressures. I once hid who I was for a job, she admitted. Lost myself in the process. Stella related deeply, her inner turmoil intensifying. What if I fall for her and it ends in pain again? The city around them pulsed with life, But inside, Stella wrestled with fears of rejection, not just from family but from her own heart. As autumn leaves fell, their bond deepened. A walk in the park turned intimate when Natalie took Stella's hand. "I like you, Stella. More than friends." Stella's pulse raced. Joy mixed with terror. "I like you too, but I'm scared." Natalie squeezed her hand. "We all are. But let's try." That night alone, Stella pondered the risk. Opening up means vulnerability, potential loss. But closing off? That's a different kind of death. Winter's chill settled over Chicago, mirroring the frost in Stella's family home during Thanksgiving. She sat at the dinner table, surrounded by relatives who chatted about normal lives, marriages, kids, heteronormative bliss. Her secret weighed heavy, especially now with Natalie in her thoughts. "When are you bringing home a nice guy?" her mother teased, oblivious to the knife it twisted. Stella forced a smile. Inside, if only you knew. The pressure built, a constant reminder of the divide between her world and theirs. Natalie became her anchor. They spent evenings curled up with takeout, sharing dreams and fears. "My sister outed me years ago," Natalie revealed one night. Family gatherings turned into interrogations. "Why can't you be straight?" they'd ask. Stella's heart ached. Mine would pray over me, send me to therapy. Their conversations delved into the ethics of hiding versus revealing. Is it self-preservation or cowardice? Stella wondered. Natalie's touch, innocent and warm, sparked debates in her mind. Am I ready for this? For us? But shadows loomed. Emily resurfaced via a mutual friend, apologizing half-heartedly. "It was stupid, Stella. I cared, really." Rage flared. "How dare she?" Stella confided in Natalie, who urged confrontation. "Face her, close that chapter." They met at a neutral bar. Emily, smug as ever, admitted the bet. "It started as fun, but I fell for you." Stella's blood boiled. "Fun? You destroyed me." The exchange was raw, Emily's excuses clashing with Stella's pain. Walking away, Stella felt empowered yet drained. Did I forgive too easily? Or not at all? Back with Natalie, the intensity grew. A kiss under snowfall sealed their relationship, but doubts persisted. Stella's work suffered. Colleagues noticed her distraction. "Everything okay?" her boss asked. She nodded, but inwardly. "No, I'm torn between love and fear." Natalie's shifts at the clinic were demanding, leaving little time, amplifying Stella's insecurities. "What if she tires of my baggage?" Family tensions escalated when Stella's brother visited unexpectedly. "Mom's worried about you," he said, acting distant. Stella deflected, but guilt gnawed. Hiding Natalie feels like betrayal to her, to myself. That night, she argued with Natalie. "We can't go public yet. My family." Natalie sighed. "I get it, but living in shadows hurts us both." The conflict tore at Stella. Loyalty to blood versus heart. Is love worth the fallout? As Christmas approached, Natalie invited Stella to her family's gathering. A test of waters. "They're accepting now," she assured. Stella agreed, nerves frayed. The evening was warm, Natalie's parents welcoming, but Stella envied their progress. "Why can't mine be like this?" Driving home, tears streamed. "I'm jealous of her freedom." The drive sparked introspection. Perhaps I need to choose, conform, or fight. But choice came crashing. A leaked photo from a mutual event showed them together, intimate. Stella's phone exploded with family calls. "What is this?" her father demanded. Panic surged. "How do I explain?" Natalie held her as she cried. "We'll face it together." But Stella's mind raced. This could end everything. Family ties, security. The moral quandary deepened. Deny and save face, or own it and risk all. Weeks of silence from family followed, each day a battle. Stella's inner voice screamed, "You've hidden too long." Natalie's support was unwavering, but strain showed. "I love you, but I can't be a secret forever." Stella pondered the cost. Losing Natalie would break her, but losing family? Unthinkable. Yet, in quiet moments, she realized. Authenticity might cost, but denial costs more. Spring hinted at renewal, but turmoil peaked.
Stella confronted her parents.
"I'm gay, and I'm with Natalie." The room erupted. Accusations of sin, pleas to fix it. Her mother's tears. "We raised you better." Stella's resolve wavered. Am I destroying them? Or freeing myself? The fallout was swift. Disinvitations, cold shoulders. Isolation hit hard, but Natalie's embrace reminded her. This pain is temporary. Lies are eternal. Summer heat waves mirrored the boiling conflicts in Stella's life. Work became a refuge, but even there, whispers spread after a colleague spotted her with Natalie. Is that your girlfriend? The question hung loaded with judgment. Stella nodded defiantly, but inside. Why must I justify my love? Society's gaze felt oppressive, every stare a reminder of the otherness she carried. Natalie's encouragement helped. Own it. They'll adjust. But doubt lingered. What if they don't? What if I lose my job too? Natalie's own struggles resurfaced. A patient at the clinic, homophobic and vocal, refused her care. I don't want a dyke touching me. The incident shook her, reopening old wounds. Stella comforted her that night. You're amazing at what you do. But Natalie confessed. Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it. Fighting every day. Their shared vulnerability bonded them, yet highlighted the toll. Is our love strong enough to withstand this?
Stella questioned.
A betrayal from within struck next. Stella's best friend Sarah, who knew about Emily's bet, confessed she was in on it initially. I thought it was harmless, Sarah admitted tearfully. Shockwaves hit. Harmless? It nearly killed me. The confrontation was explosive, friendships fracturing. Stella's trust issues flared. Everyone's capable of hurt. Natalie urged forgiveness. People err, but growth matters. But Stella wrestled. Forgive and risk more pain, or cut ties and isolate further. Amid chaos, moments of joy emerged. A weekend getaway to Lake Michigan offered respite. Walking hand in hand, they dreamed of futures. Marriage, kids despite obstacles. Society's changing, Natalie said. Stella hoped, but reality intruded. Adoptive agencies biased, laws uneven. The ethical dilemma. Bring children into a world that might reject them? Or deny ourselves family? Stella's inner debate raged. Selfish or brave? Back home, family reconciliation attempts faltered. A mediated dinner turned sour when her father quoted scripture. This isn't God's plan. Stella countered. Love is love. The clash exposed deep divides, generational, ideological. Her mother's plea. Choose us. Heartbreaking choice. Family or self? Natalie waited patiently, but tension built. I need you all in, she said softly. Stella's turmoil. Am I stringing her along? Professional repercussions hit Natalie. A complaint from that patient led to scrutiny at work. They're questioning my lifestyle, she vented. Outrage fueled Stella. How dare they? Supporting Natalie meant going public more, risking her own career. The sacrifice loomed. Stand by her and face backlash, or play safe and lose her. Morality weighed. True love demands action. As fall neared, a turning point arrived. Stella's sister, unexpectedly supportive, reached out. I love you no matter what. A crack in the family wall. Buoyed, Stella pushed for change. But Natalie's patience waned during an argument. I feel like second place to your fears. Hurt exchanged, they parted angrily. Alone, Stella reflected. Have I pushed her away? The pain of potential loss clarified. She's worth everything. Reconciliation followed, passionate and raw.
I'm sorry, Stella whispered.
I'll fight for us. They rebuilt stronger, but society tested again. A community event turned hostile with protesters chanting slurs. Standing firm, hand in hand, they faced it. Inside Stella. This is the price, constant battle. But with Natalie, it's bearable. Winter returned, bringing holidays laced with hope and dread. Stella invited Natalie to a neutral family meet. Tensions simmered, but small breakthroughs. Her mother asked about Natalie's job genuinely. Progress? Or facade? Stella pondered. Change takes time, but is patience a virtue or delay tactic? New Year's resolutions crystallized Stella's path. Embrace fully or lose all. But challenges mounted. Natalie's promotion offer required relocation to New York. Better pay, acceptance. Come with me, she asked. Stella's world spun. Leave Chicago, family job? The decision tore her. Stability versus love. Inner conflict. Am I holding her back? Or is this a test of commitment? Family learned of the potential move, erupting in pleas. "Don't abandon us," her father said, softer now. Guilt surged. "They've started accepting slowly. Leaving feels like betrayal." Natalie understood but pressed. "We deserve a fresh start." The moral quandary. Prioritize relationship or mend family bonds. Stella's nights were sleepless, weighing costs. A friend's wedding amplified pressures. As bridesmaids, they navigated curious stares. "So you're together?" Relatives probed. Stella owned it. "Yes, and happy." Pride swelled but whispers stung. Later, Natalie shared, "I want that us married." Stella's heart leaped then sank. "My family would boycott." The dream clashed with reality, sparking debate. Defy norms or conform? Betrayal struck again via Emily, who spread rumors online. Stella's just rebounding. Social media exploded, old wounds reopening. Stella confronted her digitally. "Stop this." Emily's response. Jealousy-fueled venom. The fallout. Lost connections heightened scrutiny. Natalie rallied. "We're above this." But Stella questioned. Will the past ever let go? Amid turmoil, awakening dawned. Stella attended a support group for LGBTQ+ individuals facing family rejection. Stories mirrored hers, pain, resilience. One woman's tale. "I lost my parents but gained myself." Inspiration hit. Perhaps loss isn't end but beginning. Sharing with Natalie. "I'm ready to choose us." But choice demanded sacrifice. Accepting the move meant quitting her job, starting anew. Interviews in New York loomed, nerves frayed. "What if I fail?" Natalie reassured. "We'll build together." The leap felt daunting, ethics swirling. Selfish to uproot for love? Or necessary for growth? Family's final plea came during a heated call. "If you go, you're choosing her over us." Stella's response. "I'm choosing happiness." The line went dead, heartbreak echoing. Tears flowed but resolve hardened. This pain is the price of truth. Natalie held her. "I'm proud." Packing boxes symbolized transition. Memories flooded Chicago's streets, family home. Nostalgia mixed with excitement. Is this right? Doubts lingered but Natalie's presence quelled them. A goodbye dinner with supportive friends affirmed, "You're brave." Arrival in New York buzzed with possibility. New apartment, new jobs, Natalie thriving, Stella adapting. But isolation hit. Family silence deafening. Calls unanswered, holidays alone. Stella's inner voice. Did I destroy bridges? Or force growth? Natalie's love sustained, but cracks showed in arguments over trivialities, masking deeper fears. Spring in New York brought blooms and burdens. Stella's new marketing role demanded long hours, straining their time together. Natalie noticed. "We're drifting." Stella admitted. "I miss home, the familiarity." The confession sparked tension. "Then why come?" Hurt exchanged, revealing vulnerabilities. Stella's turmoil. "Am I regretting?" "No, but the cost weighs heavy." A surprise visit from Stella's sister bridged gaps. "Mom and Dad miss you." "They're trying." Tears and hugs followed. Reconciliation tentative but hopeful. "Bring Natalie next time," her sister suggested. Stella's heart soared. Progress. Sharing with Natalie. "Maybe family can heal." But doubt, too late? Or timely? Societal pressures persisted. A workplace incident, colleagues' offhand slur tested Stella. Reporting it meant outing herself fully. She did, facing backlash but gaining allies. Empowerment surged. Standing up changes things. Natalie beamed. "That's my girl." The act reinforced. Love thrives in authenticity. As summer heated, a proposal loomed. Natalie planned it meticulously. A picnic in Central Park. "Will you marry me?" Ring sparkling, Stella said yes amid tears. Joy overwhelming but reality intruded. Family reaction? Planning ensued, ethics debated. Invite them, risk rejection? Or elope, deny reconciliation? Wedding preparations amplified drama. Stella's parents agreed to attend reluctantly. The day arrived, tensions palpable. Vows exchanged, love professed. Her father's toast. Awkward but sincere. "We're learning." Stella's inner peace. This is victory, hard won. But not without scars. Post-honeymoon, Natalie faced a career crisis. A malpractice suit from a biased patient. Support waned at work. It's because of us, she feared. Stella rallied. We'll fight. Legal battles ensued, draining emotionally. The toll. Questioning if visibility invites harm. Morality. Retreat or persist. Years passed, their bond tested and tempered. Adopting a child brought new joys, challenges. Society's gaze softened, but remnants lingered. Stella reflected. The bet that broke me led to love that saved me. Natalie's kindness taught resilience. In quiet moments, Stella pondered the journey, betrayals, sacrifices, awakenings. Was it all worth it? The answer, yes, for this life. But one question lingered, sparking endless debate. In the face of societal rejection and family division, is pursuing true love a selfish act or the ultimate moral imperative?